This is the week. Tomorrow, Brian Mbuemo is expected to report. Where would rather he would be reporting at Carrington, but guess what? He is going to be reporting for training at Brentford. But that should not make you sad. It should actually make you happy because there is something positive out of his arrival that I'm going to tell you in just a bit. Meanwhile, there are different things going on when it comes to exits, and Garnacho turns down the Saudi clubs because he has got assurance that there are clubs in Europe interested in him, including Napoli. Marcus Rashford and Barcelona is also expected to go on and be stirred up this week. So is Sancho and Juventus. Welcome aboard. Like, share, and subscribe as we get into proper deal week for Manchester United. But also, guys, let it sink in you. Let it sink in you. I don't know when, but I'll keep reminding you that this internet where we all spend a lot of our time and data is business. It's gold. There is a lot of money that people earn from this internet. Understand how it works if you don't know. From wherever you are, I'm excited to teach you. It will be my humble honor to just share with you that knowledge that I learned from both through experience but through education as well. Come and understand how you can earn money online. You need just 1 hour. It's not too much, guys. Just 1 hour, $15 for now. Honestly, come for it. Well, let's get into the talk now. So Brian Mbeumo is expected to report to training at Brentford tomorrow, according to the schedule they made. Of course, we don't know whether he could also surprise and say, I'm not returning to Brentford. Like Gyökeres refused to return to Sporting to train with them, and now it's becoming more heated as the president of Sporting is not taking any hostages. He's out there in the media giving everything and anything. Gyökeres also returns. Guys, good riddance for Man United, honestly. Gyökeres, good player. Okay, we'll be okay with a quiet, cool Kobe, or rather Chido Obi, or Hoyland, or Zaxi, or whoever. But that drama is not for us. We've had enough drama as Man United. But let's go back into our drama. Well, if I would call it that. So, Brian Mbuemo reporting to training is a good thing for Man United. Why? Because his presence will mount pressure on Brentford to make a decision, either to completely say they have rejected the bid and they want to move on, we'll proceed with talks at Man United, or they will feel like a parent who sees a kid wants something and they say, you know what, let's just do it for you. After all, it's a mere 4-5 million pounds. Well, like they can't do that anyway. But the thing is, the presence of Brian Mbeumo certainly will, in a way, start things up because he had already communicated to Brentford, Man United, and even Spurs at the time that he wanted to join Man United. I don't know whether you've been in that situation before. I remember when I was resigning, I've only resigned once in my life of employment. That's my last job. When I was resigning, and in fact, when I think about it, I didn't even need to resign because my contract was running out at that December. But I didn't even think about it. I noticed later that actually my contract was running out. I could just not have renewed my contract. But anyway, so I don't know that you've been there before. Because for me, from where I sit, I view it like Brian Mbeumo saying he wants to join United is like him resigning from Brentford. I mean, in a way. Now, when you resign from a place and you have your heart and mind set somewhere, usually professionally you've got to serve notice. You serve your 1 month notice. Like in our former jobs, like I did, I served my 1 month. It was in November. I served my 1 month notice that end of December I will be leaving. But I'll tell you, from the moment I sent in that letter, I even thought about it and said, I'm done here. I could not even have the energy to drive out of my home to go to office for that 1 month. I didn't have the energy. I think if I did it once or twice, I would leave so early. I would not do things. People would come to me, because I was leading a group of people, but I could not even associate right with them. And I actually just felt that it's not good for me because it was going to affect whatever I've built for the 8 years I was in that organization. The people I've trained, the people I've mentored, the things I've done, I would spoil all of them in that 1 month because in my belly, in my joints, the fire to come and work again wasn't there anymore. I was just forcing it and it wasn't happening. I don't even know how to explain. I've never felt lifeless and it had drained. It was so. I feel it will be the same that if Mbuemo returns to Brentford for training tomorrow, like he should, he will certainly, they will see it that he doesn't want to be there no more. His heart, body, and mind are at Carrington. These are not the teammates he wants. Even his teammates will see it. The new coach, whoever they will have, their new coach, they will all see it. And trust you me, they will all encourage Brentford to expedite his departure. That's if they are indeed the club that we believe they should be, that cares about him, not just the money, but they care about this player who has given them so much through their promotion up to now, where they are, that is fetching them crazy money. So I think for me, it's a good thing that he's reporting. They will look at him, and trust you me, a decision will be made. I cannot come here and say what decision they will make, but his presence alone is going to make things happen, move faster from within, because it's Brentford mostly halting or complicating the talks. So it's a good thing, whichever way you look at it. United, for them, though, they are still within their plan, I think, because they mostly planned for Mbuemo. I think they anticipated this delay or something. They planned for him mostly for the pre-season tour of the US, the Premier League Summer Series. That starts on the 27th against West Ham. So that's next Sunday, should be. So for them, the other Sunday, I think. So for them, they will feel they've got the time, but the player, I think, is going to make it quick for Man United. I'll tell you. So this week, I think I have got faith that something is going to happen. I will not say what. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what is going to happen at this point. But what I know, the fact that if Mbeumo reports for training, he could even refuse. Like Gyökeres did refuse to report to training. He could. I don't see him as that character. But he could if there is need for that, because he needs to do something to show that he wants to join this club. And I think at times it's not just communicating and being clear. Just like Gyökeres, I assume, was clear long time ago to Sporting, but at times you've got to act like you really want, show a bit of desperation, and trust you me, the uproar and noise from Man United supporters coupled with his desperation will certainly make Brentford give in. Wishful talking, isn't it? But anyway, so that's what I think we need to expect. It's going to be a crucial week. It's also a crucial week when it comes to the goalkeeping department, where I spoke of John Victor, the Botafogo goalkeeper, who is also in the ranks for Man United in between the sticks. There's Emi Martinez, whose cost certainly will be way higher. John Victor has a small buyout clause of, I think, just under 6 million, almost the same amount they bought Altel buying deal. Of course, that then raises questions about his level as a goalkeeper. Is he Man United first choice quality? We are talking of a Man United before that had Sergio Romero as a number 2. One of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League. Romero could easily start in any other Premier League club. He was number 2 at Man United. And now you want to bring a John Victor of Botafogo for about 6 million to make him number 1. It's not about the fee. Maybe it's good enough. Those are reports, guys. I'll wrap them up for you. Then there is talk of the boy that we are linked with, Richard Rice. Remember how I told you I thought the buyout clause was insane? I didn't believe it. That he has a buyout clause of 86 million. I think these were his agents trying to, I think, hike him, and so that they can negotiate a good deal. But I think that boy is worth about 30 million tops. But reports claim that he's willing to take a 10% loss from his money to join AS Roma, not United. So Roma seem to be seriously interested in him. They are also up to something. So, and some of these players have learned not to go straight into big teams. They know well. You've got to follow a process. But this guy is 25. Anyway, if Man United comes calling and Roma comes calling, your 25-year-old Colombian from Palmeiras, I think it's only smart and sober for you to choose United. You're not 20 or 19. You're not teenager. 25 is your prime as a footballer. But it seems United hasn't moved probably, and Roma talks seem to be real. So we will follow that story. They are not concluded, not conclusive, but reports suggest he's pointing more towards AS Roma. But those are positions for Man United to worry about later. For now, there are more important issues to sort. The goalkeeping, for me, being number 1. I would understand if Man United halted everything they are planning with Mbuemo to first bring in a goalkeeper. That's how desperate they should be for a man in between the sticks, a number one, so to speak. That's why they call him a number one. If you have a number one, all the other numbers are built on that. You cannot build a house without a foundation. Your goalkeeper is the foundation of your team. Onana is out for 4 to 6 weeks. United has no goalkeeper, I should say. They have no first choice goalkeeper. They can't. You can't even convince a player to join you if you have no goalkeeper. Who join where to play outfield without a goal? Who is the goalkeeper? I want to know. So all this, guys, is going to keep unfolding. I saw Man United fans celebrating the injury of Onana, like they're blind to the situation, that maybe the money is not there to sign another goalkeeper. Then you would wish Onana was fit. Don't celebrate it. It's also not good to celebrate, someone's ordeal. Really, it's not that bad. It's just football, fam. I mean, there is more to football, to life rather than football. Just like things like money. How do you earn online? Those are more important things in life than football, aren't they? So come and learn how to earn online from wherever you are. Nicholas Jackson to Manchester United. Would you take that? Nicholas Jackson linked with a move away from Chelsea. But guess what the price they report? That Chelsea value him at £100 million. Insane. Chelsea. Thugs. That's what they do. They do their thing. Anyway, they don't force anyone to pay for their overpriced players. They just know how to get it done. These are smart guys when it comes to business. Can you say the same about our own? Just saying.